like, I know what Kaela and I will do next week if we're both here, and,
yeah.
you know, she said that she had a conversation with you guys, and, you know.
I'll just say she had a conversation with you guys, but she didn't get into any detail about it, but we just both know what we're going to do. But we just both know what we're going to do if she stays this week. That's it.
Yeah, usually she's kind of keeping closed about the conversations, but because they want me to be closed.
And then let's just play scenarios out. And then if I say that, and then you say your will, and you're like, okay, well, what details did she share with you? What do I say back to that?
Huh?
I'm just playing, like, if I'm, because these people are going to talk to me at some point. So I'm just playing. So, say your will, and you come up to me, and you're like, hey, so what's going through your head? Like, has Kaela talked to you much about what's going on? And then I'll say, she said she's talked to you guys, but she hasn't really got too deep into conversation about what it was with me. We just both know that we're on.
Just kind of be like, we just talked about a plan, like what we're gonna do if we're both here next week.
Yeah.
Like we talked about a plan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's if Kaela stays. Like, because the plan is like both of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about a plan, what we're gonna do next week, but again, like, that's if Kaela stays. And she said she had good chats with you, so I'm hoping all is going well. Like, I don't really know. She's not really getting into it.
So I can say, like, if he pushes me a little more, or if they push me a little more, I can say, yeah, she said she had good chats with you, but I'm not gonna. She had good chats with you, but that was kind of the gist of it. And again, just go back to, like, we have a plan if we both stay.
Yeah.
But if she leaves, I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's it.
Yeah.
Cut and dry.
There you go.
Okay. What? Okay, so then if he asks me what the plan is, I'll just say, well, we're going to put Johnny and Liv up, and we want those two to go, and if we're all together, we'll have the votes.
Sorry, you're talking really whispery, but I can't hear you.
So then if one of them's like, okay, well, what's the plan? Do I tell them because you've been open?
Yeah, just be like, no, we both want to get Johnny and Olivia
We
next
both
week,
really
because
want,
I keep saying we both.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we
both
must have had a conversation with you, right?
So we both really want Johnny and Liv out, and then I could say, you know, if Kaela does stay around, then it's 5 against 1.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying to them. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're from the country, right?
Hmm?
You're from the country, right?
Ooh-wee. What are you trying to lasso?
Nothing like you. Over here.
That's why I jokingly put my legs.
I know.
Oh.
I know, that's why you did that. That's why I was
I didn't know if you noticed.
You, over here.
Miracles happen every day.
This isn't a miracle. It's hard freaking work, okay? It's manipulation. It is strategy. It is game. And it is everything that I built with people and the connections I built with them, so that when an instance or a situation came where I'm in this kind of situation, then I could be more convincing and more believable.
We built a ton with Maddie and Will.
I built
and Paris.
That, yeah. And Will, the whole saving him, saying, I got your back, I want you here, Frey. Like, I could care less if Will would have went that week, to be honest. But he doesn't know that.
Know what?
Oh, yeah. I could care less that he went.
No, me too.
It has to be one, basically.
And then we take Liv down and put Paris up, and then Johnny and Will, or
because Maddie will keep Paris, and then say you or I or HOH, the other person will keep Paris, and it's only 2 votes that keep people.
Oh, it's such a tough. And I think it probably does make more sense. Like, I really want Maddie out just because she's so smart, but it makes sense to keep her if Liv is still here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could put Maddie up instead.
Of what?
Put, like, Johnny, Olivia, and Maddie up.
Well, I'm going off of if I won.
Oh yeah, you do something different because
if I win, Will's gonna assume that I won't put him up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we can't win and backdoor him.
Yeah, exactly.
Take Maddie down, put him up, or take Liv down and put him up.
Yeah.
And Paris will keep Maddie.
The only reason I want Maddie here is because I know Olivia wants Maddie out, Maddie wants Olivia out. The thing is to have Will here, that won't necessarily happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to see who would be willing to take us one more week after that. And I know Olivia would, and I know Maddie would, because they would not want to take each other. So I'm just trying to look at the next week. With Will here, I trust Will a little more, but they're good with Will too. And Maddie's not going to want to take Will out.
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm trying to put it in a situation where we're more likely to go forward. At this point, I don't really care about anyone else.
Yeah. No, I know.
I could care less who takes out who.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they're good with Paris. They're good with Will. Maddie's the only one they're not good with.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to keep Maddie here just in case they
And the more we keep her, the more she thinks we're on her side.
Huh?
The more we keep her, the more she trusts us, too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, because when it gets down to it, even if we're here near the end, final 4 and 5, as much as people are going to want to take the shot, they're also going to look at us and be like, everyone still wants to go as far as they can in the game. Like, well, you know, if Kaela and Derek can take me to final 3, maybe I have a chance to get to the final.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and if we're literally being like, to each of them, we're bringing you to that final 3, and then we're bringing you to that final 3, they're not going to tell each other because they're not going to be like, well, they said they're bringing me to the final 3, and they said they're bringing me to the final 3, because they wouldn't want to tell the other person.
Yeah. And because Maddie and Liv wouldn't even be talking.
What?
Because they wouldn't even talk game, Maddie and Liv.
I just hope they all are stupid enough and continue to be stupid all week. And then I stay.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like if I have a conversation with, I feel like Will's going to be the most inclined to want to talk with me.
Mm-hmm.
So if, you know, we get into like, oh, what's your plan? And I'll be like, well, you know, if Kaela stays, we want to put Johnny and Olivia up for sure. We want them to go. And then if he asks me, what about the 3 of us? I'll be like, well, Will, you know, I wouldn't put you up. Like, should I give him that? Or no?
You don't promise anything.
Yeah.
Just, you shouldn't put anything out there because then it could be taken different. Just be like, you know I'm really good with you.
You know I feel the best with you out of...
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say out of them, because what if he passes that message on?
Okay.
I've been telling, like, Maddie and Paris, like, I feel really good with you, I feel really good with you, and then I just told Will I feel really good with you.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Just, like, if you say I had the best
don't give too much.
Best out of that, like, if they start talking, they might be like, oh, well, screw that, I'm not going to give Derek Kaela if he feels the best with Will.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I just don't want just the tiniest word to be misinterpreted.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think they're scared to keep me, but they know it's better for their game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
So I'm just trying to keep it simplified. I was like, I already said what I had to say to them, and now I'm just checking in with them.
Yeah.
And I know Paris is going to want to talk to you, too.
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I told you about Paris was just like, hey, like, when I talked to Paris, I think she might, like, want to forgive me and maybe move forward. That's all you kind of know.
Okay.
And then just that we all want to have a chat together. Other than that, you just know the campaign that not the campaign that I even said, just like what we're going to do next week, and that's about it. Yeah. Because I'm not going to tell you that Paris had a conversation with me. I just came up to you and was like, hey, like, I talked to Paris.
So Paris asked me...
I think she just kind of wants to talk to us both together. I think, you know, maybe she wants to trust us again or something. And that's all you know.
Sorry, repeat that?
So, like, just like I came to you just being like, hey, like I talked to Paris, like I think that she maybe wants to trust us again, like, and we'll see. Maybe we could all move forward together.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, other than that, I didn't tell you anything about her. Anything about her coming to me, anything about her trying to, like, campaign for me, nothing. Because she's obviously not doing that. She just wants to ensure her own safety.
Yeah.
Because both Maddie and both Will have told me right now, okay, I'm coming to you and I'm on board, basically, without saying that they can say it yet.
Yeah.
And then Paris is still the only one being like, well, I gotta convince them. It's not me that you have to convince, it's them.
So funny.
Yeah. So that she's trying real hard for me.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing we did to Johnny last week, where everyone was on board, and you were like,
and we didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But Paris doesn't know.
Exactly.
Except we actually know that Paris doesn't know. Johnny didn't know that we didn't know.
Yeah.
So we're still a step ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
That's funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, because I actually believed that no one told him anything.
Yeah, me too.
Which would make this even better, because they basically for Johnny to put us on the block. Like, they basically made sure Johnny was putting me and you on the block by doing all this. That was the whole plan. Even while I was still HOH, because they were lying to me and telling Johnny. So that's what I said too. And I was thinking, I was like, oh, you know, I can try this. But if I save you, Johnny, I don't want to be like, fuck. Because Johnny's got Johnny's army and he's got all these people he's already made deals with, and he's like, no, I haven't done that, but he had.
Yeah.
So all that foundation had already been laid. So as soon as Johnny won, everyone knew it was automatic. We were going up.
Oh yeah.
And now there's a possibility that they're going to be saving us after they just did all that work to get us up.
They did all this work to make sure they didn't go up.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
So. Which is funny. If I stay, Johnny's literally going to be like, they only kept me to make sure that we take Johnny out.
Yeah.
It's funny, last night Johnny's like, oh yeah, no, like me and Derek, like we could work together and stuff. And I was like, no, that would never happen. And he's like, why? And I was like, because you already told me that you never would. And he was like, me and Derek are going to talk when you're gone.
Yeah.
He literally told me in the HOH room, this was before you won veto. Because I was trying to play out scenarios, like what he really wanted to happen. And stuff. And he was just literally like, and I was like, yeah, but like, say like Derek was to win veto and like move on. He's like, you could even work with Derek going forward and stuff. He was like, I could never work with Derek. And I'm like, why? He's like, because he put me up last week, and I think that no matter what, Derek will always try to get me out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he goes, no, there's just never any trust built there with you, I guess.
Which he's right, because I've actually sat here and thought about it. I'm like, if Kaela does leave, like, should I actually go 3 versus 3?
I bet you, like, after we win or whatever, he's literally, or like, say, like, we both get through to next week, or like, I get through because you're already through, he'll literally be like, hey, listen, like, let's just take them all out. Let's not go against each other. Let's do this. And I was like, don't listen to it, because he already told me he would never work with you.
Yeah. No, that's why I actually sat here and I actually thought about it. And I'm like, what if I actually won the triple and didn't put Johnny up? Would he? And then I was just like, there's no way, because
there's no way he would just take a shot at you the next
week for sure. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what I was ruining last night when Johnny was saying it. And I was like, no, you went. I was like, I'm going home anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny. But I think if Allie's getting nervous, Allie must have went to Johnny and being like, I don't know if I'm staying. And that's why Johnny must be talking to people right now, trying to ensure that I go home. But now if Johnny's campaigning, it's going to be even harder, because Johnny's really convincing. You know what I mean? So that's why I just have to keep checking in with them. I don't think it will be hard.
But you can also use this, like, if Johnny's campaigning to send you and keep Allie, of course he is, because him, Allie, and Liv are working together.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've already used that as in, like, why do you think Johnny wants me out so bad? Why do you think Johnny even said in his speech and that he wants me out so bad? Because they're working together. He doesn't want Allie out because he knows Allie's number on his side.
Yeah. Johnny's Angels.
Johnny's Angels, yeah. That's funny. I was in a room where that was first spoken about. It was me, Allie, Liv, Eric, and Johnny. And then we were all sitting in there. Because it was after, you know how we all talked when Jesse and you were in the room? And then we were talking about all the 7 of us or whatever?
Yeah.
You and Jesse left at one point, and then we were all talking. Or they were all chatting and stuff. And they're just like, hey, like, let's do this little group. Like, imagine we had a group of just all of us, and we were all Johnny's Angels. They were all joking about it. Ha 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 ha. It was funny. Like, yeah, that was at the very beginning of the season.
That ended up being just Allie and Liv.
Yeah.
That
and Erica, I think.
Oh, and Erica, yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was funny.
Because I had you, and they knew I would not be on your side, you know what I mean?
It was so funny to think back when Erica got voted out, and he's just like, fuck all of you. And he's so I was like, oh shit.
I loved it.
Yeah. Basically,
he's talking, laying there yesterday, and he was like, oh, and it was crazy when you were going at me on the couch, and I didn't know what to say.
He's just like,
So funny.